Alright, we're back with Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. Try to get off the Jakari Hell Planet. Let's go do this fight now that I got 3 people. See if I can't find everybody. Good lord. How this goes.
I always keep my options open.
The Commissar says hello. The 2 humanlings have plotted against me. How predictable. Shriekers kill the humanling slowly. I want to enjoy her torments.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
The sound of frightened prey, tantalizing.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Oh, that's not a good
I've
start.
faced worse than this.
Let's get to it.
Nobody escapes us. Your death is approaching.
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet?
Woe to you!
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak, strike is a prayer. I'll do it. Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
I am his will made manifest. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
High momentum.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Quit knocking him down. Jesus Christ.
It's nothing. Didn't flinch.
Time to slaughter someone.
Faith without...
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Pain cleanses the...
Oh goddamn! Stop falling down. Jesus Christ.
lead.
As the Emperor faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Hold on.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call. Victory is given. No matter the cost. One fewer target. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and an exemplary strike.
Victory, comrades. Duty beckons. Our allies are waiting on the other side of this strange rift, so let us not waste time. He's holding a strange Xeno device. The commissar points it at the rift. Presses a few buttons, and the whirling entropic energies die down, forming a stable portal. What exactly awaits us on the other side? Loyal comrades in a stolen escort ship with its pilot taken hostages. It will take us back to real space where the Emperor willing. We will send out a distress call and be saved. By his grace, may this turn out to be true. Abelard's voice is dull, lifeless. Are you coming with us? I will bring up the rear and make sure no one falls behind. You will lead the charge. Act as a shining example of duty and valor. Onward! The Emperor is watching. Let us not falter under his gaze. Reality around still, I create subtlety. The moment you cross the portal, you realize that something is amiss. Thousands of Drakari are all around you, the towering bulk of abnormally bloated muscle whose face is hidden behind a black mask. None of it fits the commissar's description of a quiet dog. You have brought good meat. You have done well, commissar. Examine the monster. The Hulk's body is crisscrossed by thick, ugly scars of someone stitched it together from different pieces. Its huge muscles are disproportionately swollen and riddled with peculiar wire-like augments running under the skin. Its backbone has been stripped of flesh and encased in the steely grip of a spinal transplant, and its face is hidden by a black helmet. The commissar has turned out to be yet another traitor. I believe I am starting to see how this game is to be played. It's alright, you won't be so gullible the next time. Oh wait, there won't be a next time. The commissar makes no effort to conceal the sarcastic mockery in his voice. Very well, comrades. Deceiving, manipulating, nudging you towards your death has been an honor and a pleasure. The commissar jumps into the closing portal before anyone gets a chance to stop him. Foolish meat falls for the same trick every time. Here's what happens to you now. They are about to unleash fighters and beasts that will seek to eviscerate you, so try to survive until the end of the fight, meat. No one is expecting more from you. But should you kill something after all, do it painfully. Unless the master's craving for death agony is sated, they will release me into the arena, and you will regret that. Got it? Are you offering me a chance to skin a few of your friends? I can hardly wait. You're amusing. Overcome. You fools like you always die first. Off with you, meats. Those look disgusting. If you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the Austin Jack kind of reading Tempest Piper's life and stories. Champions of the Arena, the Bloodstained Proselytes. Wolfgar.
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this day.
I'm here, maggot.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Let's get to it. Show me what you've got.
Who, if not me? On it. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. make it happen.
Scared yet?
Here we go. Out of my way.
Time to slaughter someone.
It will be done. Someone else can do this. I will do my duty. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak. For you, my emperor! As the emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I'm here, maggot.
I've suffered worse.
This'll even start.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Another enemy down. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will level you.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Indeed. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Let's get to it. Show me what you've got. Scared yet?
No.
Who, if not me? It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
You enjoyed it?
I'll revel in this massacre. I'll make you time to die.
Do you expect to see the Monkey Challenger survive the vicious hunt? You savor the sight of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched?
Time to die.
Is there money to be made?
That's Sergeant Bajastis. I recognize him. I know this. His voice, sling voice, or help me. We have to save these people from torture. Another Drakari on board sneers upon hearing Argenta's shouts, listening a wave of approving cheers. The Drakari kicks one of the groaning bodies, blatantly savoring his untouchability. Impossible. Did to freeze and turns to face. Her eyes are brimming with rage, astonishment, and unending sorrow. Her face momentarily twists into a grimace, but then she drops her head and begins whispering a word of prayer. There's nothing I could have done for him. Yeah, see? Just... The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley colored, long-limbed doll, banded amid carnage and detritus. The bright colors of a sleek costume seem comical against the unremitting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful horned mask that hides his face and dark hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You can't decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. You have never heard of such Xenos before. What is he doing in the chasm, and why is he standing before you now? The crib of putrid flesh upends your taste. Oblivion comes now, here, its nocturne plays. I am that starlit string that chills the soul, the peace that doom throngs pitches into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond. So tread the steps I say, escape fate's grasp. Forget your riddles for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. You know anything about their whereabouts? Whose life so dearly does the merchant prize to boldly now disrupt the night's melody? Do you know where the Drakari are holding the Psyker Idira? The one who mastered flesh's mysteries, the soul's enigma is what plagues his mind. All those who glint unnoted by rest, he now holds prisoner within his hall. Merely yet one of your kind lured me here. I wish to find her. To lose the path and touch again, discover it, such as outcast Lot. On Parlo Street, she treads a bloody trail that leads her on through pain and wickedness. Okay, yep, makes perfect sense. That business done, we must resume our dance. What is this dance you're so intent on drawing me into? The steps you already know, vagabond. A knife-edged minuet you must perform, between Oblivion foes and your own friends. So heed my sonnet well, it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched, through sinewy bone and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. a haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of every heart. And entrails are for him an instrument. The veins are living stave sans parallel. Yet death to him is no impediment, for corpses' tunes do carry just as well. These spectacles of blood and gore forged past should crave your eyes to glimpse sun's last light. Everything is perfectly clear. There's a certain maestro of flesh who conducts experiments on the bodies of others. He has a laboratory that can only be accessed by fighting in the arena to draw his attention. With his assistance, I will be able to escape the chasm. Oh yes, and your name is Nocturne of Oblivion. Have I missed anything? Zeno stills and looks at you intently. He is not accustomed to anyone so adroitly and quickly navigating his verbal labyrinth. That much is clear. Last you hear a low chuckle behind his mask, and the Xenos claps his hands slowly, saying only one word. Brava. An indigo ripple passes over the Xenos body and dissipates like a bad dream. Alright, let's level up.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Keep your wits about you. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The monster's looking at the frenzied Jihadari in cold silence. Hey, you pile of hot dung, you dumb ashmag, I'm talking to you. Jihadari's looks match her coarse speech, disheveled, ratty, and bereft of all her jewelry and rakish glamour. Her eyes locked on the gatekeeping monster are brimming with fury and desperation, and her voice resembles a gruff bark. Here's the deal. I need to see your master take back what is mine. You hear me? He and I have unfinished business. It doesn't concern you, and besides... Shireen, you're alive! You... Apologies, Selena voice, sir. One moment. I'm with her. I only need 5 minutes. Don't be a sick heck. The master said no, only she is allowed. Go away. Oh, looks like you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, you piece of... Jaya breaks off, starts coughing, throws her head back, drawing a labored breath. To your surprise, you see living flesh where her neck implant should be punctured by narrow scars, showing the augment was once grafted onto the woman's skin. Now listen here, you ugly mug. I have an offer to make, and you'll do well to take it. This woman is with me. Fine, the master permitted companion. She is a companion now. May the exalted one shower you with blessing streams. I always knew you were a decent sort, not rotten inside. A bit out there, but not rotten. Uga Z, take me. I should move my ass while I can still carry it around. Meet. The master ordered that you be let through. When you approach, a few augmentics spring to life inside the monster's bowl. Injector hisses, filling its blood with compounds that cause its veins to bulge and muscles to swell and twitch spasmodically. What kind of creature are you? Oh my god. I am Akathist, servant of Master Treventus, his meat driver. What is an Akathist? An augmented warrior is called a Rack because Homunculus invades his nature like a conqueror, wrecks the mundanity, and creates perfection from whatever is left. Nakathis is the superior being among the Racks, as well as the strongest and most frightening. What offenses earned you this hideous transformation? Not offenses, labors. I toiled to be granted this honor. I begged for it, and I received it. Takes a true fool to ask to be transported into such an abomination. You are weak meat. That means you are the fool. No more questions. Wish to pass. The master gave his permission. So, let's see. The other two.
What advice do you seek?
Huh.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I always keep my options open.
The creature in front of you is a patchwork of skin stuffed with darkness, corruption, and sharp objects. Staring at you with its scalpel eyes, it grumpily remarks, "Such a disobedient specimen. You're still not dead. An anomaly? I need help. But I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical reactions. Come here." The creature pokes you in the chest, its triangular fingernails easily penetrating your skin. A strange sound throbs at the edge of your awareness, a sound similar to your own scream. The grotesque spider-like figure looms over you, its limbs wave frantically, chittering and clucking as it rips something apart then stitches it back together. You realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos gaze is indifferent, with his low voice echoes through the room. The sample has been extracted, the specimen is alive, body and mind expected to function with normal parameters, Monkey. Praise be to the Exalted One, Shireen. I thought you'd be up and pegged it and left me with this shithole. Silence, specimen, or I'll take your speech organs and your head. What happened to me? The control worm in your nervous system detected my proximity. It signaled it was dying and injected a lethal dose of hallucinogenic euphorians into your bloodstream, a resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet? Shikari holds up the pale Meg, the same one you saw in Marshai's hands as you watch the tool appendages perform a swift dissection. The Meg's flesh burst under the scalpel like claw and blossoms of a disgusting, slimy flower. The Zeno's slow manner of speaking creates an unnerving dissonance with the frantic movements of its limbs. I grew the specimen specifically for you, Monkey. During your interrogation, it intoxicated your feeble senses to limit unnecessary resistance. What a curious experiment it was. I usually exact control worms from specimens posthumously. You possess some degree of bodily fortitude. Do you eviscerate everything you lay your hands on? Evisceration is one aspect of my most respected art. His scalpel fingers scrape together with a hushed metallic creak. Did a poor job of trading your pet if I was able to shake off its influence. With a gurgling sound, the Xeno slowly yet steadily moves his sharp finger to your eye. Closer, closer, almost touching. Then stops with a sigh. Not now. Perhaps later. The Xenos thoughtfully clicks his appendage, studded with dozens of needle-thin fingers. Are you Teventius? You are absolutely correct, specimen. I am Teventius the Archmachinator, homunculus, and conductor of this place that staggers the imagination, so my anatomical opera. So what do I owe you now? You will serve me. Such is life in the spires. The Aberranian urged me to pay attention to your allegedly extremely gifted self-specimen. Let's see if you make a good tool. What exactly does Erebenian tell about you about me? This information should not burden your underdeveloped mind. The Aberranian told me enough to give you a chance to enter my anatomical opera. That is all you need to know. You, a Drukhari, would do business with a human? How remarkably open-minded. Do business? I will do no business with you. I will use you. You have survived a battle in the arena, which means you have uncommon parameters for your kind. You are a lesser organism, true, but the towering heights of my wisdom make it difficult to distinguish between your inferiority and the inferiority of most of my kin. So then what do you want from me? You are returned to the arena of the fatal thirst. You will kill a few of the witches' fosterlings for me. You might even spill the blood of one of the blood-stained proselytes. They are long overdue for a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place, they lack respect, they do not appreciate my work. They fail to recognize my authority. What will I get out of this, or will you coerce me as you do everyone else? Coercion will be more than enough. If you disobey, I will turn you into material for my creations, ensure that you feel and are aware of every manipulation performed on your flesh. But if you do what I tell you, I will let you live a while longer. Cooperation will increase your odds of survival. As long as you continue to be of use, it will maintain your organic parts and perhaps even let you play with some of my less significant samples. I'm afraid you do not realize with whom you are dealing. I am not a contract killer. I employ contract killers. This response is unacceptable. Focus, Monkey, or will make you into either a rack or a divan on which I host orgies. You will be far more useful in either of those forms. Abandon any illusion of choice. You will do my will. And if you stop resisting, start behaving like a good specimen, you may eventually receive my help in escaping Commorragh. Intervening would be inadvisable, Service. The specimen and I are having a conversation. Silently endure the excruciating pain. Are you trying to be resilient? Do you wish to put my talents to the test? You have not the slightest understanding of who stands before you. I am the quartermaster of agony. You feel as if the bones in your skull have begun to contract, crushed from your spasm-ridden brain from all sides like an ever-shrinking cage. The world becomes in a swimming blur, obscured by a veil of tears. You hear a strange ringing from somewhere far away, most likely your own drawn-out steam. I will kill whoever you want, just stop. Good specimen. Very responsive to pain stimuli. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I abhor such technological banality, but a creature as undeveloped as you may find it of use. As for your task, Abyss and his bloodstained proselytes are here right now, in my anatomical opera. Go look at the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. Well, thank Jesus. The sheer primitiveness of your technologies. Go, specimen. Deliver Teventius' message of blood to the arena witches. I wish to know about... Oh, let's see. I'd like to speak to you about a member of my retinue who was delivered to you. Juliet, the Zeus who lured me into that trap. You have her? She is claimed by my patrons from the Cabal of the Reading Tempest. They hear they send her to the streets of the chasm to teach her what it means to be a Drukhari. He has many harsh lessons and suffering ahead of her. And I want to endear him back in my retinue. Ah, the volunteer specimen. I equipped her with an experimental device to isolate her mind from the veil. The specimen performs menial tasks around the laboratory and serves as a willing source of essences. She's allowed to choose her own torment, be it fracturing her bones with vibro waves, placing herself inside a capsule of extreme heat, implanting an electro-scarab under her skin, or shutting off the size stapler. Now once has the specimen chosen this last option. I estimate the irreversible collapse of the cardiovascular system will occur in 7 or more cycles of consciousness. A curious yet altogether predictable reaction to implanting of the psi stipler. I'll perform a more detailed analysis of the organics damage after the specimen's dissection. Those from my retinue deserve better than to be confined by you. Relinquish them. Why would I, specimen? With a full escort, I would have better chances of succeeding and contributing to your plans. Then find yourself other fighters. The chasm has enough prisoners, mercenaries, and warriors. My specimen is not yours to waste. Unless you want to lose a valuable specimen, you will release my companion immediately. I'm not standing for you keeping my companion captive. Do not try my patience, Xenos. I will not let you keep my companions captive. Where is she? Lord Captain, you're alive? There's no time to talk. I am taking you out of this place. Taking me? No, never. The longer you look at Adira, the more strange details you note about her appearance. Odd, earthy tone of her face, the purple veins around her parched, cracked lips, the subtle change in color of her new, lustreless eyes. An unpleasant sense of wrongness comes over you as if the woman standing before you is not quite alive. What have they done to you? They set me free. Free from the fear, free from the pain, free from them. When they captured us, I don't remember much back then. I remember shackles that burned whenever I heard a whisper. I remember injections that made my body go numb. I remember them dragging me away from you. Then I wound up here at Master Devantius' mercy. First, he studied me, poked me with needles, opened my head to get a look at what was inside. But then, he made the voices stop. He made them stop, Selena Voicer. I don't hear the whispers anymore. How did he make the voices stop? With this, I think. It hurt when he was putting it in. It still hurts, but I'm used to it now, Selena Voicer. What matters is the damn door to the other side closed shut. I don't hear the whispers. I don't see ghosts of the future. Don't get woken up by tormented screams, and I'm not plagued by visions of the horrors that are waiting for me. All of it just stopped. This isn't right, Adira. Whatever he did to you is perverted. Ha! Like you know what it's like to be born a witch. You have your name cursed by all and sundry since childhood. To live as a worthless, dangerous freak whose own use is to become someone's pets. I know Lady Theodora wasn't like that, and neither are you, but that's not the point. He made me normal. Finally. If it means I had to serve as Xena, so be it. All the days I've been here, I've spent in blissful silence. No one bothers me. No one torments me. No one is trying to get at me from the other side, and on this side, nobody notices me at all. I don't want anything else. I just want to be left alone. It's not living, Adira. It's better to live out the time you have on your own terms than spend an eternity existing the way you intend to. An eternity? An eternity sounds like an awfully long time. Especially here, I hadn't thought about that. You look as if you're about to die. Whatever that thing is doing to you, you will not last long. I don't look so good, do I? I can't feel my body. Never thought I'd be in danger of dying of physical causes. I always thought it'd be from my brain melting away to nothing. But if I decide to leave, Master Cervantes will surely want it back. He'll want to remove this thing, and then the whispers will return. They'll start beckoning me again. Then what, Selena Voidstar? You once promised me, Selena Voidstar. You promised we'd think of something, right? And we now know the Xenos have things like this, so that means there's hope, right? Perhaps we could figure out how that thing works, but we will need to remove it first. You're right. Once we're home, it'll be a cinch to find some xenotic whiz to make sense of it. Alright, that's enough of me running my mouth. Grabs the device on her head with both hands and begins to pull. The color instantly drains from her face. Her eyes bulge. She bites her lips so hard it starts to bleed. With a sharp sound, the tube slips from under the skin, spraying blood mixed with some foul-smelling ochre-colored slime. and the device detached from Adira's head. She lets out a piercing cry. Her head jerks back from the pain, and the delicate device clinks as it shatters into tiny fragments.
Stop it!
Well, this is awkward. Looks like the Xenos are right for calling us all clumsy animals. Oh well, since it's decided, might as well go out with a bang. Lead on, Lord Captain. Please.
I always have a backup plan.
Look, Kyrian, is this the monkey that got you a place at the Archon's side? Eyes flash with turquoise fire at the sight of you, an immediate, uncontrollable urge to kill. The Chitauri seizes the blade's hangers of the belt and freezes at the shadow of the metal-studded Xenos. Careful with the meat for the arena, Marazai. Since Astoria is short on toys for her fighters, you will be punished again. She seems to enjoy pitting you against Commorragh. Maybe this time she won't even necessarily give you back your skin after you slay them all. Motionless, Marazai turns his head back toward his skin, and you notice a thin red stripe on his neck below his ear, like a fresh stitch. Shaking with barely contained rage, the former Dracon stares at you with dark eyes. So you and your rabble are the champions of the local arena? Abbess frowned at the sound of the elucidator and turns away from you dismissively, saying a few words with the witch standing next to him. The mocking laughter and haughty look in your direction leave no doubt about the subject of their conversation. I want to talk to you. What, monkey? I saw what happened in the trial. You were tricked. To my disgrace, you must have been a low-grade imitation if the mirage did not completely overwhelm you. Even if what you say is true, what is it to you? I want to get out of Commorragh alive. Oh no, from the bottom of my heart, I hope you die in agony. Oh no, monkey, I will live long enough to ensure such a death for you. I am tired of this noise. We must go, proselytes. It is time for our next training session. Let's get the hell out.
Is there money to be made?
How are you doing? I was born to wage war against darkness. I am all.
Alright, next on the agenda, we're going to go pay the Commissar visits, and also yearly that's somewhere around here.
My pleasure.
Somewhere over here is really up. First, we are going to. Well, we're
Keep
stopping
your
for
wits
today.
about you.
I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are, you know what to do. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means a lot, helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Until next time, love you guys. Hope to see you again soon. Like I said, when we come back, we were going to go to take out the Commissar, finish that thing, and then find Yearliet, and then kick some ass in the arena. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.